Hi, my boys. My offsprings. This video is for Angela's kids too, because she's been going through some very hard times right now too as well. So I'm going to try to link you up with her through YouTube, because there's no way I can talk to her anymore. The damage is done. What the government did to me was abuse. I was blocked online. I've been blocked online since the election, 2016? I think so. Well, that's when I noticed I was blocked. When Matt Aguilar died, his brother was involved in like Scientology shit and all that bullshit, my boys. And Matt Aguilar is married to Cassandra Jones, the lady that we went to the house, the big house in Garden Grove by Anderson Elementary School. That was my friend. Her husband died. So when he died, I forgot how everything happened. I forgot how it happened. All I know is that I went in and used my services for free. I helped for free. I did not take a damn thing from Cassandra. I didn't tell anybody. It was nobody's business. It was nobody's fucking business but mine on what I could do, how I can channel other people and whatnot. The government is screwed this time because I'm involved with Britney Spears' case. I'm involved in the government's case. And I've been trying to speak out ever since then. Ever since then, I've been trying to speak out, and my friends are involved because of this. I picked two girls. Those two girls are Angela and Daisy. My offsprings, those girls are your godmothers. There's a reason why I picked them. And it's going to be very difficult for me to trust anybody again. But my offsprings, you have no idea the suffering that happens with women, with moms. And Angela, the badass she is and the bitch that she is, I don't want to change her. I don't. I like her just the way she is. But when she came to me with Jesus in the book, that's where I just I lost her. I can never get her back. The Pope got her now. The things that she told me, I knew. I'm not going to push it. She knows I'm not going to push it. I'm not going to push it. I have to move forward. I can't. I've done too much. Like I pushed her too. I know I did. Like I'm going through I was in an abusive relationship, but with all those people that they were in there too. All my friends were in an abusive relationship. I knew what I wanted. I wanted my boys. I wanted you boys. Because I knew that it was just high school stuff. When Papa died, I wanted to baptize you boys Like, I was thinking about it. What do I need to do to get this position of a healer, like a medicine woman? That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a medicine woman. So as I did that, my grandma says, baptize. I'm like, all right, baptizing, and I gotta find the perfect weather for baptizing, because I want to be all cute. I want to have everything fancy, I want to show off, just because it's a celebration, because I don't like church. So I wanted to like make fun of it. Like, I think, what was that? I'm gonna forget. Queen Latifah did it. And she was doing it, so I'm like, I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna make fun of it. So I kind of made fun of it. Like, if I go to church, I'm gonna dress up like an old person, Anyway, so I had to find the people that involves with baptizing. And what your first like, Angela and Daisy were never in the picture. I didn't know them. Like, I knew Daisy since elementary school. I didn't know Angela that well. I didn't even know her until after high school. Because of Dad, because of Papa, because of my dad. It's because of Angela. And how, like, my grandma is telling me too. Like, my grandma's the one that pushed me more. Like, my grandma showed me what she had to deal with grown men beating the fuck out of her at, like, drunk and stupid. My grandma was only like 4'9". And again, this video is for Angela's kids as well, because they have to understand why I'm in their lives and why I'm doing this. It's not to cause any more pain. It's to stop the pain, because they should have never been in pain. I'm trying to tell them, but I can't, because I'm just done with everybody's bullshit. Like, no one cares about me either. Nobody's come reached to me. No one said anything. I have not heard anybody. I've not talked to anybody. Like, I try to talk to Angela and Daisy, and Daisy's just like, well, I thought that was funny that he didn't mention you. I kept asking about you, but Daisy's like that. Daisy doesn't care. Daisy's like my mom. I knew that. Like, I didn't think I had a, like... So Daisy's relationship and mine, it was only for the kids. I'm only going to help the kids out. So Maria Jr. and Santiago, your mom needs help. And the best way to do that is just color her world. like color everything. Design your own clothes. You have a right to scream and shout and yell and cry. Express your feelings. Because you guys are so good. The kids are so good, and I can't believe it. And the government, the schools are like pushing into something that those kids are not. Those kids are meant to express themselves and have fun. And if it is true that your uncle did pass away, the only information that I can get, because I'm so overwhelmed with my stuff that's going on with the government stuff and there's a bunch of science stuff involved, which you will get real quick after this. Once you go through my YouTube, this is probably going to be my last video, because Marie, you're very smart. So if you go through my videos and understand and see the background and look at everything and listen to everything, double question everything, you will find out in your heart what's right. Like, you'll know deep down inside, like, you got it. Like, I'm like, that's amazing for me to see you grown up like that. That's so cool. So I can channel differently, but since I'm so overwhelmed, and since your mom disconnected like that, and I tried to reach out to her, and I don't know him, I don't know your uncle, so the only information that I can get is through either pictures, like he'll be in the pictures, or if I hold up things like this, then that will be a sign for you, or numbers. If you know that he comes with numbers like this, or whatever it is that you think that it might be from you, for you, then it is for you. If you feel like, hey, that message is for you, you'll get something. You'll get something in your body that will tell you. You'll get confirmation. You'll get something. You'll even get like your mom going, Marie. At the same time, you're like, is that message for me? And then your mom will yell out, Marie, yeah, that is for you. Or like your heart will start fluttering. You'll get signals. And your brothers too. Your brothers will remind you of certain things, and vice versa. Junior will get triggered by something you did because of what happened to him. So you guys just have to be in communication. Express yourself, like, hey, Junior, why did you do that? What's wrong? You know, like, express how you feel so he can talk back. And so it's like Santiago, if you're having problems with Santiago, because what I was being told with Santiago is that he is he's going to be channeling it a lot. He can't express it, like, because he's so gifted in that way. He's going to find out what he's really good at, and only he knows. Just like with you, Marie, just like with Junior, only you know what you're good at, because you will just, like, it'll make you money. That's what it is. It'll make you money. So listen to the stars, listen to the universe, and express how you really want, what you really want. Express, and design your own shirt. Write it on yourself. Make tattoos on yourself. Get markers and just tat yourself up. You know, go, you know what? I'm going to like that when I get older. When it's time for me to get a tattoo, that's what I want. I'm going to take a picture. I'm going to draw it out. That's going to be my new signature. And think about it. Like, before you get a tattoo, think about it. Or not. It's how you felt in the moment. Why are you feeling it? Double question yourself and just experience life the way how you're supposed to feel it. Just like, it's because then when death comes, you will welcome it. And it's just as age, you just embrace the age, just like a new year. This is the day 2nd. And my grandfather died on the 2nd, and I never got to meet him. So we're celebrating together. And I'm starting to forget myself. So you have to write things down. You have to do diaries, and video notes help. And let your brothers take pictures, record it, and same thing. You do the same thing, and you guys will be your own, like, memory bank. You'll be your own. You're gonna build up your own family, like, core, your foundation there, just with that communication alone. And you'll find all the loved ones that you lost, in that realm. And when you dream, that's setting your place in the spiritual realm. When you dream, you set your place. It's like you're making your bed, you're ironing it out, you're flattening it out, so you can go to the next realm. And when you go to the next realm, you're like, oh, like a page, layers. So when you go to the upside down world, your upside down world looks like this, like it's a mess, but it's an organized mess where you know what's yours and what's not. Like, I can't help my mom anymore making the bed. I can't, fuck that shit. She can do it on herself. It's messy. So you know what? I'm just going to mirror image her. But my mirror imaging her, it's pills, stuff she don't need. A bed. She has a fucking bed. I don't have a bed. I don't need a bed. I don't sleep on a bed. I like the floor. I like the ground. It's just better that way. And it's free. It's free. Our ancestors did it. Your body molds to the ground anyways. You might get stiff, but stretch it out. Drink some tea. I hope you guys end up traveling. And I think what you guys need, so if you guys don't get lost, is like megaphones, like those big megaphones. And just start communicating with that. You guys don't need cell phones. Just use blowhorns. I think those are more fun. Or walkie-talkies even. Walkie-talkies are probably the best to go. Just for shits and giggles. I loved using police scanners and stuff and just like listening to it with my dad and just like watching the TV at the same time. And I'm like doing whatever I am in the garage, making a mess. I didn't need to be in the garage, but there was a bunch of stuff like to mess with that I know he didn't need because he was retired. So there'd be stuff like mercury stuff that I would play with, which you're not supposed to. There'd be like, stuff on what would you see on TV, stuff like that you know, like what the hell. So yeah, I would do that. So, and with the televisions and TVs, they are a way to control you. They are a way of making you believe that that's what you want, when that's not it at all. That's not what you want. You're just channeling what that other person is. Just like when on Facebook and stuff, on pictures, different pictures, you're just channeling that person. Like, you're just seeing what's in there. But in my case, I had to channel every fucking buddy and just put him on fucking blast. I gave him in the mirror. I gave him the fucking sun and back because they were pissing me off. Which the other videos that I've done, and other ladies or women, girls, that you probably going to be experiencing later, they probably might explain it to you better. I don't know how that works. Again, I am also this is also for a future. I'm going like I'm leaping a frog, like a frog. What else it was? Oh, I guess like use the word, I don't like to use the word fluid because it sounds stupid to me. A liquid. Think of liquid or smoke. Think of small. Those are a few universal things, like guaranteed universal things that I know that I'm not spreading the fucking bullshit or anything. This is coming from a point of healing. And even you will see what I mean by like good cop, bad cop on what's happening with abuse, spousal abuse, because parents love to destroy each other. And Marie, your mother has done so much for your dad, and your mother just like respects your dad. Still, after all that your dad has done, it's like your dad is like needs to be a little bit more grateful, and your dad's also in trauma, like, so that takes a strong woman to put her own needs aside and help somebody else out. That takes like, that's very hard, that's very tough. And knowing that happened, if that's like, I know that's fact, but that means that your mom is also going to be a medicine woman as well. And if she doesn't want that, then she doesn't want it. But if she pursues that, then I'm here. But if not, I cannot go any further, because you kids need her. She needs you kids. So that's where she belongs, is with you, with all you guys. And for your dad will look at you guys and start changing, and then little by little it will just come together, and it takes years. It does take years. It's not once. It's realization. It's synchronizing. It's like, oh shit, the realization that, what did I just went through? What did I just do? Because no one let us process the abuse and trauma we did. Because when you fall down and hurt yourself, you fall down and you scrape your knee. You're like, oh, you have to stop and mend to your pain. But when death or someone tells you you're stupid and no good, you're good for nothing, that takes energy away from you. That takes like, why did you say that? Hurt my feelings. When you get your feelings hurt, you don't want to do anything. You're like, huh? So you have to be like, you have to brush it off. But sometimes you can't, because of the people are around you. Don't make you feel like that. That's not your fault. That's nobody's fault. And for people to even say like, no, that is your fault, it's not your fault. Because you do need somebody to tell you, and nobody's here to tell you because it's so old. It's our ancestors are saying it's so old, nobody knows. That's why I commit suicide. That's why people commit suicide, because they think that they are alone, and they're not. I'm not alone. I never was alone, and I know that. But I don't want to be here, and I do want to commit suicide. I don't want to be here anymore, and I have tried. Several times I've tried, but I'm stopped. And they keep telling me, Hercules. All right. And so Hercules is also like a symbol of like the 12 labors that he did, and he was a god, like half-breed, like he's a half-breed. He's a hybrid. He does have the option if he wants to live or die. He can choose that. And my dad said, like, if I do that, I'll be good. I'm fine. I can do it. Because my boys will find me. But that's not the ending I want. That's not the ending I truly want. And my grandma said, you have to listen to your heart, because if you do that, you're just going to come back anyways and start the whole bullshit up. Chances are you're going to be even more pissed, because you're going to end up being, you're going to come back reincarnated as somebody that's just going to piss you off even more. It's just going to keep coming back. So I know I'm somebody else's trauma. I know that I'm somebody else's nightmare. I know that. Like my grandpa, I don't have a best relationship with my grandpa, and he passed away. He was murdered for life insurance, and he served in the military. So I do have a lot of people in the military, but they are pissed as fuck. And I can't like tell you like they were murder. Like it's loud. It's fucking loud. So when Kanye West goes out and it does what he does, well, bravo, I'm gonna do that too. But no, and everyone looks at them. What are you, crazy? My mom, I'm scared to cry in front of her. I tell her that. I have it on camera. I do have it on camera where I'm crying. I'm like, I'm scared of you because you're like, why are you crying? Why are you doing this? You shouldn't be crying. I want my kids. Like, you don't understand? They're like, no, because you're crying like that. You shouldn't be crying like that. Mom, I want my boys. Well, take your pills and you'll get your boys back. Go to therapy and get your kids back. Mom, I went to therapy already. Like, even the therapist, like, where is she? I emailed her and everything. No. Where are they? I emailed everybody. Even the police officers and stuff like that. Police officers, I didn't email, I sent them pictures. That's what I did. I sent them pictures. I did email the, the people that I got, the domestic violence stuff. That's the best way I could describe it. Everybody that I was involved in that whole like classes and stuff, I emailed all of them about like, I did a letter. Nothing. One of the lawyers did send me saying like they're not going to respond back to that type of behavior from me. So emails, I know, Angela, you need to question the people that you're with because they're not good people. There are hired paid people to follow you around to cause stress. Daisy too, and Adriana West too. Who else? Sarah Grimling, Jamie Lynn Bishorner. So I knew when I looked up Jamie's pictures, I knew that they got her. She's done. She's done. And when I saw Frank's glimpse, it was a red skeleton, like a picture. And this is Frank Guerica. This is my first husband. This involves like, this will all come together after. So, because this might be my last video. I don't know. It depends on how far this is. I have to prepare. And since this is a YouTube video, I'm going all out because I can't, because this pisses me off. These are disabled kids that the government is raising because they think that the government knows better. No, they're experimenting. That's what it is. It's experimenting and it's sick. I had like the same thing like what Santiago has, where like they're telling me it's kind of like the talking, even with Junior, it was Junior too. Same thing, like even Desi, like they don't talk, they're slow at certain things. To the government, they are slow. To the school district, they're slow. They are not. They're babies. They're finding out, like they're roar. They're finding out. They're grasping. It's like, again, this is very difficult to me to explain because these doctors have it wrong. And for me to say like everybody's wrong, well, no one spoke out about it. So yeah, to me, everybody is wrong because no one spoke out enough to actually do this, actually get somebody's attention. And the best way to attention is people laugh. You're yelling at me, so I'm just going to make you laugh because that's the only way it's going to stop. And then you're going to realize how stupid you look. You are. After someone like a Karen, after you make a Karen laugh, they start laughing at themselves and be like, oh my God, it does work. it's just weird. Like it feels like an if you watch SNL skits, Saturday Night Live, it feels just like that. It felt like that forever to me. So me going back to like the first episodes, it grounds me. It grounds me to where, all right, this is just another channeling thing that I did. It's part of the process. It's part of the medicine woman. It's part of the red road to find my family, to find this place I need to be. So I was just passing through in Westminster High School. Is like cities are planned out, are perfectly planned out, because Irvine told me that it's perfectly planned out to a T. Orange County. So if Orange County is planned out to a fucking T, then what else? All psychics and mediums need to have something. Like it needs to be a universal law, like in this realm now, to get so we can heal. Because Sylvia Brown, I'm going to leave it with Sylvia Brown. I'm going to communicate only with Sylvia Brown. Because she's the one that told me to go to fucking Barnes and Nobles and pick out a book. And I did. So I know I'm going to only do that. And then you'll see the process of world healing. And that it's like a sign of like a poltergeist. Like Carol Ann. It's not right, but it's okay. And you just gotta say you're gonna make it anyways. So pack your bags and just leave. It's funny. Oh, and my I want a tombstone, like just saying like too short said it best, you know? That'd be like the best. And I'll give props to your mom for that. All right, I'll let you go, and I hope you guys have a good year. And I hope that you decide if you want to go to school, then go. But I hope that you don't force yourself to go to school. And for junior, if you don't want to go to school, don't go to school. And for Santiago, if you want to go to school, go to school. But if you don't go to school. What do you want to do? Tell your mom what you want to do, and you'll go with your mom. Tell your mom what you want to do. The school doesn't owe you. Your mom is responsible for you because your mom gave birth to you. Your mom is your mother. So you listen to your mother. And you tell your mom, Mom, I want this. I need this. And your mom will be the one to question you. Well, why do you think you need it? Why do you feel like you need it? That is good. Your mother is supposed to question you on why. And you're supposed to fight back. You're supposed to tell her. Because I feel like it would help me grow. I feel like it would do this to me. I feel like it would benefit me this way. And knowing that if it doesn't, if something bad happens, like it's just a lesson. It's just a lesson for you to learn, like trial and error. Like I'm not done with my path. Just like I know if anything happens to me, I come back in the same mindset. A researcher is always a researcher. You're never done researching. You're always researching. You're always getting something. There's always more data. There's a lot. It never stops. It's infinity. I miss you kids too. I miss going to the beach. I miss going to the movie theaters. That was fun. I think we had the best summer. And those summers, I owe everything to you kids too, because you made my boys happy. You made my boys so happy, and that is just like, that's an honor to me. You kids changed me. So I'm sorry, but I can't come to you, Marie, right now, because I'm a Debbie Downer. I don't have any. I want my kids back. I want my babies back. I want my boys back. And you know I need my kids. I need my babies. My babies. So I wear the red nose because I know it makes kids happy. And seeing a kid smile, knowing that I can make them stop crying, they made me stop crying already. So I know I'm going to get my babies back and plus more, but I have spirit babies that are blocking me from certain things too, because they're like, no, that's going to make you too sad. We don't want you to go there. So I am talking to a boy named Gabriel Fernandez, and that little boy, he saved my life too. Never met him. And Samantha Runyon, she saved my little boys. To me, she's going to save millions of kids right now. And I have to express it in a like celebration, because I made a contact. It's a spiritual healing road that's very confusing too, and I can't. This video is just supposed to be happy, and it's a celebration. Like, it's over, it's done. I can tell everybody that that I've been blocked. I've been blocked. Because if I would have spoke out, if I would have said I could do this, they would have shut me up. Like they are now. They would have like traumatized me even more. Because it's even hard sometimes for me to remember my name. Like, I'm pretty sure I said that already. So, music. I'll send you music. Or if you see like music, if you hear music in my background and it relates to something that you're doing, then that is a sign too. Alright, I think that's it. I think I could go? For sure. See you boys in a bit. See you kids in a bit.